Peace, peace, salam. I'm going to show you an example of the corruptions of the changing of the meanings of words in the Quran at the hands of the scholars. Uh, First, we're going to look at Nisa 465, right? It says, "But no, by your Lord, they have no trust until they make you judge in all disputes between them and find them so no resistance against your decision and completely submit." The word completely submit is وَيُسَلِّمُ تَسْلِيمًا, right? وَيُسَلِّمُ تَسْلِيمًا, to completely submit. Now that word is of the root of the word Muslim in Islam, in salam. So this word means to submit, right? Surrender. It also means complete and total, also. Right? Now we jump to Al-Ahzab 56. It says, Allah and the angel bless the Prophet. O you who believe, bless the Prophet, and you should greet him with salutations. Now, they changed the word salah into blessing, right? Anywhere else, salat means so-called prayer in their ideology. It means prayer. Salat just means commitment, period. It's to be committed. Right? Now, if we use it in that sense, we will see. Allah and the angels are committed to the Prophet. O you who trust, commit to the Prophet. And it's a greet him with salutations. That's incorrect, because that word here is وَيُسَلِّمُ تَسْلِيمًا, and complete and surrender completely, or completely surrender, however you want to word it, right? So they take the word right here, right? Nisa 65. It says, فَضَيْتَ وَيُسَلِّمُ تَسْلِيمًا, right? So submit completely. And in here it says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما, right? So you can see how they changed the word was وَيُسَلِّمُ تَسْلِيمًا and Nisa to completely surrender or submit. And here in Al-Ahzab, it is to greet with salutations. And then you see the word salah, which means commitment. Anywhere in the Quran, just means to be committed. Commitment, period. Because it deals with different topics. Right? For example, Allah say, the salat keeps you or protects you from fahisha, sexual deviancy, right? But if you make it 5 times salat, you could still be out there doing sexual deviance, right? Now, why would it say, Allah says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَمَلَائِكَتُهُ يُصَلُّونَ عَلَى النَّبِيِّ, right? So they changed the word from for what they use it as prayer into blessings now. Now salat is blessing. So Allah is blessing, Allah and the angel are blessing Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad, right? With the Prophet. Interesting. But you see, it make more sense. Allah and the angels are committed to the Prophet. O you who trust, be committed to the Prophet. Be committed to him. And وَيُسَلِّمُ تَسْلِيمًا, completely submit. That makes more sense, is logical, and it's staying within the parameters of what the word means. Now you get the word salat. Anywhere the word salat is used, you will see it can't mean prayer. Why? Because the word for prayer is dua, supplication. There's already a word for that. Is used all the time. Okay? But that's an example of how the scholars abuse the words to mold it into, for example, when they say Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. When they say show blessings on the Prophet, this is what they do. Because in the hadith literature, the Prophet commands them to do that. You know? So every time his name is mentioned, you gotta say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Every time his name is mentioned. But as we can see, if you analyze and think and ponder over the reading, you will see that if you take the words and you look at how Allah uses it in the context, then you will see that, like Allah says, Allah knows the true interpretation. Or God knows the true interpretation. And that's it. Peace.